think they're gaining and gaining, and actually they're only ever losing and losing. They make no profit. This was shown with perfect precision by the collapse of the whole Madoff scheme, where there were people, the wealthiest people, who thought they were gaining and gaining and gaining. In the end, it all evaporated, it all disappeared completely. So what was this label that was hung on around the neck of the mule, that it's got to bring 100,000 zuz to the house of Abba? What is the house of Abba? The house of Abba, in this debate, this exchange of riddles, that is the idolatrous temple, because we have a verse in Jeremiah which speaks about how the idolater says to a piece of wood, "You are my father." He makes a statue. And then he says to the statue, the piece of wood, that "You're my father." And idolatry is really a big, big debt. It causes the whole world to fall into debt. It swings the scales into chovah, debt and guilt, because all of the people who are attached to this idolatry are always debtors. And we can actually see this, that it's like a heavy burden of debt that is around the neck of people, that they never feel that what they have already is sufficient, so they have to borrow money from others. We see precisely that the whole situation today in the world has been caused by crazy borrowing for tomorrow, and suddenly the whole bubble burst. That's exactly what Reb Nachman says, that it is all about this burden of debt around the necks of the idolaters. They feel that they're going to profit, they feel that they're going to, it's always just around the corner, but in the end they die in debt. And if they don't die in debt, then they spend the whole of their lives in debt, and they are driving themselves with huge exertions and endangering their very lives, all for a bit of profit. So we will continue in Yis Hashem after